once you've got branding, you want to use it all the time. We often refer to it as brand fatigue, when people start leaning towards not using the sounds that we've discussed. But you wouldn't do that with your colors. You wouldn't do that with your fonts. That's something we always really hit home. But what is important to recognize is that campaigns have slightly different energies. Different initiatives require different impact moments, and as a brand develops, so should the sound as well, just like when you have a bit of a brand update. Sure. So this is kind of why I think this topic is really interesting, because on one hand, yes, you want to stick to something, make sure people recognize it. I think there's probably a pivot point when people really do recognize you, that you can then have fun and start playing with it, like the McDonald's whistle and the ba-da-ba-ba-ba, like they're different approaches to the same logo, but that only happens once you've got enough recognition to be able to play with it. And then brand fatigue, is very interesting, because you guys listening will be bored of using the same song over and over again. But, if 1 in 10 of your posts is what's actually being seen by people, then, for every 10 pieces of content that you put out, there's only one opportunity for somebody on the whole to have heard your sound and your sonic branding. So you just can't forget that.
And I also think it's slightly different. We're at slight odds here, and it's something we've been discussing in terms of, I think the future of the sonic logo and the recognizable sonic asset, let's call it. I think the future is a variety of assets that are all intertwined, that can all be used at different points, that all remind you of the same thing. And I think that it just popped into my head, but I think you can hear snippets of the same song at different parts of your day and different parts of that song, but it's all reminding you of the same band, and it's all reminding you of the same song that it is. And it might be a cool lyric from a verse, or a cool rhythm from a chorus, or like a little melody from a pre-chorus or something. And it's not like it's only that one part that reminds you of this band and this entity. And I think there is a really cool space moving forward where it's like your digital fingerprint and a sonic fingerprint, and that sonic fingerprint is fundamentally made up of rhythmical elements, melodic elements. That is essentially music at its foundational level. Yeah. And both, rhythm, as the Netflix thing, da-dum, or like when you do an air drum to a solo, or when you're air drumming a drum part in a chorus that's actually a hook, just rhythmical elements can be hooky and memorable, which is what you want. And then just melodic parts can be memorable and hooky. Obviously those combined, that's the holy grail. So I think there's the realization for people that get stuck on the fact that they think they just have this one sound. It's not a sound. What we're trying to build for people, and what people should be getting, whoever they want to use to build it, other creative music agencies are available, is that they have these foundational elements that then they can flex to the emotions, to the content, to the time of year, to the activation, to the campaign, to everything.